I have met so many leaders of organizations that care about their employees, but they and their organization are living on a treadmill. They are working more and more, but they're not sure they're going anywhere. They've got lower profit margins. They just can't seem to hire more people. Teammates are leaving. It's lower profit margins, higher talent turnover, more work. It's not right. They're frustrated. They're exhausted. It barely qualifies as surviving, and it certainly isn't thriving. And people and organizations deserve better than that. Okay. So, Arena Success Group, we developed this 3-step solution. And what it does is, well, first of all, the first step is called Daymaster. We come in, we need to get you some time. You're spending all your time putting out fires. You can't do anything. You've got to get some time. So, we start with the leadership team, and it's a meeting. Now, don't confuse it with a morning huddle, because it's not a morning huddle, but it gains everyone who participates in the system. It has a work management system too, but 4 to 9 hours a week, and it's fairly easy to institute. Okay, you can get going on it very quickly. All right, so that's step one. Step two is we take that time before you have the time to go just put it out more fires. We take that time, and it's something we call Focus Master, and it gets you focused on what makes a difference and how are we going to measure it and what makes success, and keep you working on the right things, going in the right direction. Everybody going in the right direction, knowing what that is. Try to get most of the things about your organization on a single sheet of paper, front and back of an 8.5 and 11 by 11 sheet of paper, so that people can rally around it. All right. Then the third step we call HR to team, and human resources to team, right? Because teams are a lot more fun. I mean, people buy all kinds of stuff to be part of a team and pay for tickets and stuff. So if you're placed a team, teams make all the difference in the world, right? Um, so we take your focus now, and we align everybody behind that and around it, and get it people moving in the right direction, and we get people connected like a team. It's an amazing thing, and that drastically decreases turnover, and decreasing turnover itself will increase your profit margins like crazy. So that's the system. And I know, you might be thinking, wow, 20% increase in profit margins, because that's our goal, and 20% decrease in talent turnover, that's our goal. And we can make it almost all the time in 6 months if the organization institutes things fast enough. That sounds wonderful, but you know what? That doesn't mean it's really right for you, because we all have to be doing this for the same reason, and that's important. So I'm going to take you back in time to 2003. I'm in a van in a deserted state park uh, parking lot. It was February, so nobody was there, right? Because it's cold. And I spent all day in this van. Now, I was absolutely miserable. Everybody at work thought I was out trying to sell something. My wife thought I was at work. I was in this van. And, the end of the day comes, and I go home, you know, and tried to act like nothing was wrong when something was very, very, very wrong. And everybody goes to bed, and I'm sitting in my dark living room by myself. And I said, this isn't right. My kids, they deserve a better example of how to live than this. My wife deserves a better husband than this. My business partners deserve a better partner than this. My employees deserve a better boss than this, and a better place to work than this. So decided I was going to figure out what the difference was between just surviving on a treadmill and thriving. And so that's what I spent the next 17 years doing. All right. Um, so I learned some things. Now, I don't know everything, but I've learned some things I want to share. And I've made some mistakes. I haven't made every mistake, but I've made enough that if you could avoid them, that would be a big help. And what I learned was you were not created to live on a treadmill, going faster and faster and getting nowhere. You were created to passionately live an eternally fulfilling adventure, and so are your teammates. All right. Your organization, it has a life, and it wasn't meant to be a miserable rat race. Your teammates, you spend so much time there. It's probably more time than you spend awake with your spouse, right? You have a duty to contribute to your teammates' adventure, not the rat race. And your organization, it should be a place that's alive with passion and adventure. So if that sounds like what you really want, then maybe Arena Success Group is the right place for you. All right? So life's never going to be a walk in a park. Don't go on a walk. Go on an adventure.